Hello.
Hi. We can just make this bigger, I think.
Okay.
I support. We may not be able to see all the comments, but that's okay. Do 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 do.
Do 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 do.
Oh, I love this.
Do you like it?
I do.
Good. Glad. Hey everybody, we're just on today to do a little free meditation to start out with, kind of get us all calm and centered since the energies are really high and really intense the past couple of weeks. And then we're offering free dice rolls to anyone who needs it at this time. And then if you want to donate, complete open donations of whatever you'd like to donate for a full reading from both of us.
And or healing.
Or healing.
If you
Readings
need it.
and healings, all the fun things.
Like, we're in need, you guys.
Yeah.
Gracias.
Nice.
So we're just going to give everyone, so just say hi. So 2 things. The fun thing is if you would like us to see your name, so this beautiful hello ladies with a heart, you have to either sign your name or hit the little StreamYard./Facebook thing and give them permission. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Oh, you're going to do it.
As I say, is there a way to copy it over?
I think so,
something
yeah.
else?
If you do the see more. And then,
Oh, it's on there. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It does it for you.
It does it for you. Isn't that cool? So if you go into like the posty guy, and that'll let you do it. But yeah, so we're just going to give a couple minutes and then we're going to center and do a meditation. You ready for something super cool?
Yeah.
We can add music now.
What?
Oh, no. You guys, you can add music. Check this out. We're going to play a little bit of music. This is my new thing. What do you think we should do? What speaks to you?
I don't even know.
I know. Daydreaming?
Yeah.
We're going to decide on the meditation music. I could rock this one. What do you guys think? Mm-hmm. Here's acoustic cinema. I think daydreaming is me.
Yeah, they daydream.
I do want to know what this one is. Into space.
This one's got a little kick to it.
That's great daydreaming. Okay. Hi. So we're gonna give a couple minutes. I just want a little bit of music so you can hear it, but also hear it. I think that's.
Can you hear us and the music, everyone?
Yeah. Just so we can get the meditation.
Screen is black.
Screen is black.
Uh-oh.
You guys see us, I guess?
Oh, it's back. Okay.
Oh, maybe it's because I was messing around.
Yay.
Okay, perfect. So we'll just give a couple minutes. Probably we'll do about 5 after. Oh, good. Thank you so much. And then we'll settle into just a little quick meditation. I'll be shutting the door. He has lots of thoughts. He's going to be protecting us as the spirits try to go into the house. Doesn't allow for fear juice.
Yeah, he's got no tomfoolery.
So we just kind of decided we're going to try to do this actually pretty regularly over the next time. We're going to try it. The plan is every day, you guys, because we miss you and we need to see each other. And I love doing meditations, and she loves throwing dice. And so, yeah, we thought, why not? We live close together, and we're missing all of you, and we're feeling the overall pull of the collective. And so many of us are transmuting and going through the emotions, and it's just been up and down, really opening up, shedding, severing, like big changes are coming for so many, including us and just the world, and it just felt really right. And actually, you want to talk about what happened?
I woke up this morning surrounded by angels, which is always interesting. It's actually never not happened to me in a long time, like since I was a little kid. And I woke up really, really panicked. I think I was just kind of tapping into the overall collective energy of at least our country right now. And I heard my fiance's like little spirit body walk in and he went like that. And so I was like, oh man, he must be saying goodbye to the dogs. And I got up and I looked all over for him, and he wasn't in the house. And I looked in the driveway, he was still in the driveway. And then one angel looked at me and said, can you call him and tell him to drive safe today? And I was like, okay. So I did, and he got to work safely. I've talked to him since then. But they were like, and also, by the way, while we're all here, like, oh great. And they're like, you guys need to start offering some healing services as frequently as you can, and some meditations, and try to get things out there to people. People really need guidance as they're going through this shedding process, and as things are really up in the air. So that was kind of the inspiration behind this.
And they also said, this is my favorite part, they were like, it's cool if Allison shows up, but you still have to do it anyway.
Well, they never tell me to be in the spotlight, right? Yeah. They're always like, I mean, you support, you do this. And they're like, no, we don't care. This just needs to happen regardless of who's involved. And I was like, got it. Yeah. So now we're here. Yeah. We're going to try to start off with a meditation, and then they can get into some readings if anybody would like a reading. Yeah.
And so I think also too, it feels, what I'm feeling is I'm going to be spontaneous. If anybody ever wants to join us, like if you're ever feeling called to like, hey, you want to join in and provide any services or any of that for,
I love that.
Just let us know. You can message us. We're really trying to come on like literally every day for as long as we can. For at least an hour, we want to hold the container for. We're going to try to come on different times of the day so we can kind of fit that into. Yeah, he's still, because the big dragons are here. Yeah. And he's like, what's this big dragon doing in my front yard, yo? Yeah. And so, so this is really just allowing everyone to really connect. And we all know like things are scary right now, right? For a lot of people that hear everywhere's in, we've been feeling a push to like push ourselves beyond our means. And so really that's kind of why we also decided to open donations, because in real life, like everybody's got to eat. And so you know what you can do and what you need, and like what that still means that we want to be able to give you what you need where it can be met. So have we decided we're coming in? We're coming in. So we're gonna have this. Is this kind of like a comfy? Oh man, you know, it'd be really cool. Never mind. Sorry. Hi, my Aquarian OCD is going now. I'm like, we could add this. So next time we do the next music, we're gonna put one of Allie's soul songs on. So Allie Gilchrist Miller does soul songs. So if you guys haven't had that, it will change your life. So if you want to hear a little bit of mine, we've added it to the beginning and the end. She added it to the beginning and the end of our podcast. So you can go get like a little, and for those of you who've had, it's everything. I go back to it like every time, right before my moon cycle starts. I was like, I need to listen to my soul song. Just something that lasts forever. Okay. Right after, so it feels like everybody who is here in this moment now is here. So we'll just go ahead and just take a moment. Breathe in and hold it for just a little bit. Just notice where you are. Just start to begin that releasing process through your breath. And just start noticing your shoulders and your cheekbones and your elbows and your knees. Allow those beautiful feet to feel solid ground. And as you're getting settled into your beautiful vessel, knowing that this is a safe place to be, this beautiful place we call Earth and our home for the moment of now, allow yourself to really feel that ground, that support. Even envisioning and allow yourself to expand that and see roots coming from your feet, connecting into the ecosystem of the planet, the root system, the trees, the flowers, the bushes, the grass. Just noticing the vibrational frequency of those animals that live underneath: the ants, hornets, and wasps. That's an interesting choice. Moles, bunnies, foxes, all the fun things that live underground, millipedes. Just allow yourself to go even deeper down. Those rocks and fossils and gems and stones. Allow those roots to wrap around those that are calling. Notice their color, their energy, their messages. Just allow that to come up into your system, into your vessel, filling all those parts of you that are in need of those minerals, of those messages, of those colors. And as that's filling up, allow those roots to go even further down into the primal sacred waters. So still, so knowing, so welcoming. And as you dip your roots into those waters, you can feel all of that ancient wisdom and knowledge coming up, up, up into your feet and your legs, filling up all your bioenergy centers, just nourishing your blood, clearing away the cobwebs and the fear and the worry. You have done this many times before. And if humans have proven anything, they are incredibly adaptable. So allow this knowing and this meditation and this thought process and heart space to settle into yourself of, you've got this. Here in these sacred waters, you can come to at any time. This is where we dip into when we are feeling disconnected, unsure. Just taking a moment now to let those roots go further into the center of the earth, the core. Send love, to receive love, to let that beautiful light come up through our system, also feeding the fossils and the rocks and the water and the trees and the grass, and into our feet and filling us up brighter and brighter. Just transmuting all that no longer serves us, all contracts, all vessels that are here and have finished with us, allowing us to detach and disconnect from what no longer serves our greatest and highest good. Just taking a deep breath here in, just holding it, and release. Allowing that light and energy to fill your heart space. Just pushing out and transmuting all that no longer serves. As we settle into center, we tune into our mind's eye, allowing us to go higher and higher, up, 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 out of our forehead, out of our crown, connecting into these higher bioenergy centers. And as we go through the clouds and the sky and the stars, you start to see the webbing, how we are all connected. And as you get closer and closer to the soul star, just noticing all the other beautiful spirits that are here, our soul tribe, our family, part of our soul group. Just sending them that love and knowing it's being received. Taking a moment to touch any and all webbing that feels right, that needs some nourishment. And allowing that to feed back into yourself as well. And through this beautiful thread, diving right up and into source, allowing yourself to be surrounded by that beautiful light of unity and oneness. A reminder that we are all here together as one. And in this safe space of source to source, we are indeed perfect channels. We are the metronomes in our life. We are like the river and we allow it to flow. We surrender the need to control, to allow our team, the universe, our higher selves, all that have our greatest and good in their heart space, to deliver what is needed for us, to experience our lessons and to heal, and to ascend, to connect with community, to constantly choose what is best for our greatest and highest timeline, and to embrace every obstacle and challenge as a knowing of an upgrade, of a new adventure, knowing that we have complete and total sovereignty over our choices, over our wants and desires, that we are within ourselves the co-creator. Allow this beautiful light to come down through that thread into your vessel, your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, incarnational star, further down into your solar plexus, your sacral, your yin. In that root space, igniting the will and the want. Reminder that we are safe no matter where we are. Allowing this light to be fed into the ground through our feet, nourishing all that is beneath us and the earth herself. And even though it feels as if we are separate, we are as one. A reminder to see each other as a different blade of grass, together in a meadow, sometimes occasionally becoming that blooming wildflower, being nourished by a bee, allowing the sweet wind to blow upon us and the rain to wash things away, to turn our face towards the sun and the moon to drink the energy, all that is and nothing. Earth is a beautiful place to be. It is a wonderful place to be. Allow that gratitude and that love to fill you up. Breathe it in. Good. Now take this moment. Come back fully into your vessel. Turn your ears toward that tune. To move yourself in your chair, wiggle those fingers and toes, and maybe your shoulders too. Spread those wings. Stretch your legs. Beautiful. Take that last deep breath. When you release, open your eyes. Hello, everyone. Thanks to those who are just joining in. We're here today to help bring us all to center and connect and just do what's needed in this moment of now. I love this music so much, you guys, but I'm gonna just turn it off. I'm gonna turn it off. That's what I'm gonna do. It worked. So we are here. Oh, where'd we go? Oh, we're here. Hi, everyone. Hi. We're checking names. So if you haven't done so already and you want to allow StreamYard to access part of your soul and get your names going, just let us know. If not, if it says Facebook user, we'll just ask you to sign your name so we know who it is. So right now we're offering any kind of like free Astrodice, if you want to deeper. Oh, great. You joined. Beautiful. Oh, I should keep track of that. Thank you so much. Yeah. So please let us know if you donate and if you like a reading, a healing, both, like whatever cause, like whatever you need at this time is so good. So just to trust that. And I'm going to get my PayPal up so I can actually follow along too. So the beautiful person who says Facebook user, that says I donated. Can you? Yes, thank you so much. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? And you don't have to donate, obviously, if you just want like just a quick thing, like just to help after that. So just whatever calls to you. This one time I knew what my password was, and then I thought, I have 37,000 passwords.
Same.
And then it asks me weird questions.
And now Google does that thing where it's like, suggest a strong password, which I love, but that means I know what none of my passwords are. So whenever I switch from like the computer to my phone, that's always a good time.
This is Kim Chemistry.
Okay.
There it is. Kim Chemistry. Here we are. Perfect. Our beautiful sister. Would you like a reading and a healing? Like what do you want at this time? What feels good to you? We're so open to every and all things. Whatever you need. Whatever you need, whatever you want. What you want, what you need. This is why the music's nice though. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I feel like Kim's like all of it.
Kim's wanting it all. All the
I feel like
things.
Kim's wanting all the things. Kim.
Okay.
We're gonna do all the things. Stop us if that's not what you want. And if you have any questions or anything that you want like more information on, just let us know. Ooh. A reading, beautiful. Is there any questions that you have specifically or just a general? I'm just using these over here.
Yeah.
Feels really good, right?
Do you?
Oh. This is your card.
Okay. That stressed you out?
That stressed me out. Sammy's got these really dope astrological cards, and I'm still learning astrology, and by learning, that is something I know enough about to like.
You don't have to be dangerous.
I know to be dangerous, but not to do what you do. General, okay, perfect. Do you want to open this a little higher?
I'm good. Okay. Yeah, those are dog ones. Yeah.
Here's your for Earth Alpha female.
It's the Queen of Pentacles.
The Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, so this is really what I'm getting for you is really this is the time for movement. The goddess Nike came through. Astrology, I know my sign, right? That's like me. And then there's like a sidereal astrology that moves everything left 24 degrees. Oh my gosh.
That's a whole thing.
That's a whole thing. And so what I'm hearing from her is, okay, she says, look at my eyes. So really take a look at her eyes. See, she's like, eye on the prize, like no matter what, you've got this. There are things that are coming through. There is a feeling of, it's like you're in the, like, it's like you're just about to like push through the chrysalis and come out. Yeah, Siberian. See, Siberian.
Wait, please tell me that was Tabby. Please tell. No, Laura. Yes.
I call it the sidereal Siberian, and everyone's using me, but I just think it's.
Laura, I didn't even know you were here. This is fantastic news.
Yeah, there is like this knowledge and power, and it feels like you're coming out. Like there's just this last little push through to open the doors of the portal to come out of the chrysalis. Everything that you've been working towards, it's like you've been coming in and out. But what you offer is so needed right now. And this is the card that came up for the quote. It says, in any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. And so it is really like, it is just so much like the Queen of Pentacles, right? Mm-hmm. The Earth Alpha female is to sit and be and like project from your heart and your mind and your soul space and project that out and to see and to feel what comes in on how that feels in your life to be as you've been helping people. You are incredible. Thank you, Leonie, so much. Yeah, just let us know if you donate because I'll be following along slowly. Everyone has a calling, and this is so important, I think, for you, Kim, because what you offer is this, like, this Earth Mother support. And as you deliver the messages and the healings and everything that you do as a matriarch, especially, really allows you to almost as if source travels through you directly and comes out all the way. So those that are in need of that will receive it, almost as if it's almost as if sometimes they forget that it's you, because it's coming from such a strong source of love, and that is a very beautiful gift to have, and to help others really wake themselves up, help them. So it is really, yeah, like just like in the meditation, it's just really about surrender and knowing that you are so needed and valued, and to step into your power fully and just unapologetically, and don't worry about all that out here. Don't worry that other people do it. Don't worry about of how the reactions is that those that are meant to come will, and you'll be rewarded and supported through love. I'm done.
You done? Yeah, very similar. I got very strong Virgo vibes. I rolled the 6th house and the Virgo sign for you, all in Neptune, or with Neptune. So really, really, Virgo is the mother, the Earth Mother. It's literally the sign of that. So a lot of repeated themes there, and steady day-to-day grind, service really paying off at this time, and it's allowing you to achieve your dreams. The other side of it was the cards that one Allison pulled and I pulled are all about like the intensity and the intuition to go for it right now. Like for some reason, you've got all of this like momentum behind you. My guess is the reason is, my sweet girl, my guess is the reason is that you've been so steady and you've been doing the day to day and you've been rolling up your sleeves and getting down to the hard work, right? And so now you've got all this momentum pushing you forward into whatever this dream is that you're wanting to dream. So I love the lizard card too, because it's the subtle dreamer. So this is not a person who's like posting everything on TikTok and Instagram, right? This is a person who's like really, really focused and really in it and really getting the real work done. And I love that kind of vibe as a pentacap, you know? Mm-hmm. That's my flair. That's my jams too. So
right. And yeah. I just feel that push, mm-hmm. right? Like, I mean, it's almost like giving birth in that way, right? Like you're rebirthing yourself. And yeah, it is a bit nerve-wracking, especially because of how much work you've done and you've put in. So there is that kind of that old program in there of saying that, what if it doesn't work, or what if, but mm-hmm. what I'm really hearing from your team is, what if you succeed? Like, yeah. What does that feel like? What does that look like and sense like? And really in that stillness, in that moment, as you're in this presence of love, as you're allowing yourself to fill yourself up with that, is what they're really saying, is feeling that that movement and that moment, and that the universe will just bring it to you. Mm-hmm. You're gonna be amazing. I mean, I'm looking at all your probable timelines and even your improbable timelines, and you're meant to do this. Mm-hmm.
Whatever this is like a life's work.
Yeah. And it's really needed, and it is going to be a slow burn. Okay, so it's not. You're not going to come out and have like all of this at you, right? Like tons of energy coming at you. It's going to be, so it works at your own pace. So you're creating this foundation, and this is what you've been working right on. And so your foundation now is really set, and so you're able to kind of blast off in a very safe and a way from your heart space, and a truth, right? Kaylee says this all the time: proven behavior. So people will see you are consistent and how you say the same things and how you speak from your heart all the time. And it's not about the flash and the flare, right? It's not. And there are some of us who are meant to come and that's what they want. And they want the flash and flare. And that is okay too, right? But that doesn't mean that you should be intimidated by that, because you will change lives. You will save lives. Your words are ready to make a difference. And if you ask people, exactly, no competition. There's like plenty for everyone, right? And that's the concept thing we work on with the scarcity.
Those that burn bright and fast typically burn out. They're not ready. They don't have that foundation. I think you probably already said it.
No.
They don't have that foundation to keep building on and keep getting more slowly over time. But when you take it slow, that's the best thing, because you can really build and you're ready to take on the new task.
Yeah. And so those beautiful bright stars that are burning bright right now will burn out, and then we kind of keep the foundation going, and so that they can come back, and you know what I mean, and come back and allow that kind of bright end in, and then and then others of us just
and some people are meant to spark. The spark is important. But the slow burn is also just as important.
Yeah, exactly. We're all an important piece.
Yeah,
we all belong. We all matter.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So
if I've learned anything over the past year, it's how much everyone matters.
Mm-hmm. We all have. And so just as I'm going to read the card one more time, and then I'm going to show it to you. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. So I know this might be bad. Oh, look.
We did it perfectly.
So just look at that and allow those words to soak in. It feels really good. It feels really good. Like a bloom. I hope that helps, Kim. Thank you so much for allowing us to step into your energy. This deck is cool.
You like that one?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
I've got an order.
Oh.
So just let us know you donated. I'm just going to go through the PayPal. And so next is LBC. Woohoo! Laura Brown. You might as well put up Siberian Real.
I'm doing it. It's the best. Hi, friend. Sorry, that was your theme song, apparently. Don't look at me like how awesome I am.
Ivy, we can totally roast some Astrodice for you.
Yeah, Ivy,
just let us know. Just ask a question and say, roll the dice. There's 3 of them. So for anyone who's just needing like a quick Astrodice, like you don't have like this. So I'm just going to clarify this again. There's no need to donate if you just want to like a little quickie or whatever. But for those that can and have the opportunity to go a little deeper, but we're so happy to. So Ivy, if you feel like the call, I know you've been steeped in fish, 21, I think, fish. She's such a queen. It's amazing. So just let us know what you need and she'll roll the die.
Man, okay, Laura, Capricorn. Okay, so I'll just read it to you. So it's Pisces in the 10th house with Mercury.
Mercury's communication.
Yeah, Mercury's communication. It's also the mind. Yep, all of those things. So in Capricorn, so things are getting really serious in study and communication for you. Pisces. I mean, I don't have to tell you. You're the astrology queen.
She's really good.
She's so good. She's so good at it. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of karmic stuff is getting resolved through communication for you right now. I feel that throat chakra being pulled up. Saturn return card. That's fantastic news. That's just the Astrodice. I just got excited and I wanted to tell you your Astrodice.
No, dude, I love that so much.
I haven't even pulled cards yet, but wow, that just feels really exciting. Whatever you've got to share is important.
These dog cards are killing me, you guys. This is the Earth Puppy. So that would be the
Page of Pentacles.
Page of Pentacles, right. Okay, so we're still in Pentacle land. So really, what I'm hearing for this is that you have all the wisdom and you're just Not sure if you're ready to use it to create the dream that you dream, like to step into it. So all together, first of all, the card that came up for your quote is I am the dreamer of my dream. Okay. But so you are the dreamer of it, and you can, I'm just releasing it here for you. Dream, weave, all of that you want. But Hera came through and said, alliance. So call in your sisters, call in your brothers, call in all your children.
Wow. They're really mixing it up.
The whole deck was like, what? And allow you to really, this is it. Like, this is real, right? Okay, so the Saturn return card came too. This is your time. This is your time. And you've been feeling this, and we know as one of our dear soul sisters of what you are capable of, the knowledge and wisdom that you hold, and how we are here as a tribe to help and support each other. And you happen to be in our vicinity, so it's real like in that way convenient, because we can just like drive to your house, you know. So guys, you should all move here, no pressure. I side note, I am working on the portals to open portals so we can just walk to each other and portal through. How fun would that be?
It would be really a good time.
Why not?
It would save on so much travel money.
I know. And like fossil fuel, I'm into it. Hera is really stepping forth as the mother, as the queen in that way that doesn't need to be out there, that you can allow your others in the circle, in your circle, to go out there and get it all in alignment for you, and for you just to appear, right? And just like do you, and then like wander away, and almost stay in that mysterious kind of witchy queen, like in a sense, like not so much like Baba Yaga's, because she's a little bit more, but just a gentle, I don't know, like a gentle elven queen witch lady, an apothecary master who can just sit and quilt and crochet during, you know, demon possessions and stuff.
No big deal.
No big deal, right? But it is the time, and you have the support. And I know you know this, but it is really like you're so ready.
Mm-hmm.
You're so ready. And the flowers, they want me to point out these flowers. They're like, she knows what they are. She knows what they mean. So yeah, really allowing that to come through. I'm done.
So my side of the table over here talks a lot more about some inner turmoil that's going on. This feeling like things are kind of cloudy, or that you can't reach out to your intuition in the way that you want to be doing it right now. But I do think that Pisces die is telling me that that's all just an illusion. That's just something that's created for you for whatever reason it is. You also got Perpetua, she who aches. So this card, it has that quote in there that pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional, which is true in some cases. I don't know if I agree with that 100% of the time. Sometimes.
You know how I feel about it.
Sometimes, you know, sometimes pain does cause suffering, and you're a human being and you react in the way that you're going to react. But basically, there's some really, really great questions in here. It says, what's the root of my current unhappiness? What have I done? What have I begun to do to dispel my despair? Which, just knowing you, I know that there's been a lot of things that you've thrown yourself into lately to try to really get into new stuff. And what's one more thing I can do to feel better? So what your guide said to me is literally just journal every day. What's one thing I can do tomorrow to make myself feel better? And then read that in the morning and try to achieve that one task. That it really needs to be about you, supporting you and creating a lot of success for yourself over and over and over again. So that way you can trust yourself to be successful, because you have so much knowledge to give. And you have so many things that you can do that the world is just ready for. So I know it feels really challenging. You've got that 10th house placement and Virgo in there, so it feels like it's really challenging, but all it is breaking it down into the step of what can I do to make myself happy today? And then show up for yourself. Love yourself the way that you love everybody else that you come in contact with.
Yeah. And so if you're interested too, I know Kaylee just put up a peer group, a soul tribe group for anyone who wants to kind of explore their development, their spiritual development. It is tied specifically to the Magpie Moonchild, her page, to make it easy for everyone to find, but it is a circle. So we all have the opportunity to learn from each other. So you can go in and everybody can get together and put in videos. I'm going to try to do some roundtables in there. There's like this big push to kind of talk about mediumship first for maybe one of the first roundtables. So you can pop in and talk about plants if you want. Maybe you could sit with us and we could do a recording about plants. No pressure.
Or read people's natal charts and stuff if you just want to get some practice that way. That's a really easy way.
And that goes for anybody who's interested. It's an open group for anyone who's looking to learn more and connect with the tribe in a different way. She's got 2 rules, which crack me up. The first one is don't be a dick. And the second one, this is about education and community. So there's like just money's out the door. This is about us going back to how we used to just kind of learn from each other. So if anyone's interested in that, you can just pop over to the group. I think it's connected to Magpie Moonchild. So I'll put it in the comments out later if anyone's interested to join. I know she just started it the other day. Yeah, you're so welcome. So if you're interested in that or anyone's interested in that, please connect there. It should be a pretty great party. Woohoo! Next on the list.
While she's looking that up, I'm just going to roll for Catherine Newkirk, if you're still here. The 12th house, Aquarius, and Venus. Okay. Ooh. I don't normally get love messages for anyone, but like unexpected surprises in romance coming through. Ooh. And it's going to be pretty cerebral. Like it's going to be steamy and like engage your brain kind of scenario. So really dream big in the world of romance, especially with that 12th house. That's all about that dreamy closure, lovely end of the cycle thing.
I'm hearing big orgasms. That's what I'm hearing.
I know. That's the second time in my life I've gotten kind of a sexy message before, and it always catches me off guard.
Yeah, so let us know when that happens. I mean, maybe not necessarily the orgasm part, but the meeting of the minds. I would love to hear about that. It'll be so great sharing our life. Yeah, you don't normally get that. That's so cool. So thank you. Next on for donation wise, I've got Leonie. And then following that, just we can wait. Oh, okay, I understand. So then we've got Leonie, and then it's Tian, and then Kimberly donated for Aubrey, our girl Aubrey.
Oh yeah.
And then Layla. So just kind of keep a mental thing. We're not gonna write it. I've got it here. So we'll just have to watch. Wait and watch. Okay.
Leonie.
So Leonie. Just so you guys know, I'm putting my house on the market, and we're gonna be selling it, and we're gonna be buying some land where we'll be able to put up some tiny houses. So Leonie, can you work on your passport? So people will be able to come and stay and grow and build and be together. So we're beginning it. It's starting. We just said, my husband Jared and I were just like, we asked the kids what their demands were, and they both said they want to go to the same school for right now because they really like it. So that's it.
Oh wow.
Okay. We'll hop together, Leonie. That'll be really fun.
Apparently they're like just a tarot reading. Okay. Oh, I guess we didn't ask you. Did you have like a specific thing you wanted us to focus in on?
Yeah, do you have a question? You just want to see what's up? Sorry.
Hopefully not, because your guides just pulled 3 cards for you. Nothing's okay. Very cool.
Great, because your guides have lots of thoughts and opinions. That's so funny.
Good stuff.
These dog tarot cards are.
You're gonna have to get a dog deck, aren't you?
I think I'm gonna have to get a dog deck. Yasuko Shanara Iki Shito Sororo Reanadaraki. Okay. Yep. Okay, Leonie, the first thing I'm gonna start is with the quote from this deck, which is what is this deck called?
Universe Has My Back, I think.
Universe Has My Back.
Something like
Is
that.
the back of it. It says, my capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. Oh my God, can I get this tattooed on me? I think I need this tattooed on me, you guys. So this is your message directly from your higher self. And moving into that, which I find so interesting, the astrology tarot card from the astrology deck is the moon, the soul. So once again, we're saying that you've got as above, as below, as within, so without. You've got everything that you need. And you're so excited. She's really excited. And change is happening. So this is the 6 of sky. So a lot of action and movement. As you can see, there's kind of an ending of one thing in the beginning, and they're looking at the feathers really. I know, wouldn't that be amazing tattoo? And really this is like you've done the work, and like where you are is so steady. And Bronwyn stepping forth and saying, continue with the forgiveness. So I'm not sure if you use the Ho'oponopono method, but that would be a great thing to kind of, I start my day every day, and try to end my day every day with that as part of my ritual meditation process, because I do that now.
You do rituals?
Shh, don't tell anyone.
I'll keep it a secret, especially from Jared.
Yeah, definitely don't tell Jared. He thinks I'm a wild animal. I like it that way. But I can't make coffee, and I set everything on fire. It's so good, you guys. And this is really just the continued for that, and allowing that to come from your heart space. Yeah, I'm just hearing that Ho'oponopono is just going to really, and just keep working and keep building and keep getting steady. I feel like you really have got a lot to say about this. So I'm done.
I'm excited. Okay, so 3 cards popped out for you. And I was going to go shuffle them back in because I don't normally do 3 cards. And your guys like, absolutely not. This is the story we're going to tell. So here's the story. The first card is the 4 of Cups reversed, which is any stagnant energy that you have been feeling is coming to an end at this time. And then the next card they pull was the 2 of Wands. And now you're going to be put in the position to make 2 different choices. So you're going to have 2 different paths in front of you. And you're taking a look. So it's like you felt like you've been stagnant for a long time, and now boom, here are these 2 really cool paths. And what I love is they follow it up with the 6 of Wands, which is like no matter which one you choose, you win. So
that's so awesome.
Yeah. I was like, cool. So your Astrodice, you've got Aries and I forgot Jupiter in the 11th house, which is the Aquarian house. So this the 11th house is all about like social awareness, humanitarianism, social groups of friends. And then having Aries and Jupiter in that is like expansion in the movement in those areas. So if you've been thinking about doing any kind of humanitarian work or social awareness work, or just like in general expanding your friend group, I think you're going to find that your friendships expand massively, and your ability to start projects happens massively. And I almost feel like you've got 2 paths, but because your guides are like, no matter what you choose, you're going to be successful. You might not have to just stick to one path for very long. Like you might start one path, and then the path that you were also deciding on becomes available for you too. So I'm seeing lots and lots of expansion and growth for you, as long as you're sticking on what I feel like is whatever calling. And I think you already know what your calling is, or you have some idea of what that calling is. They're just saying like, stick to it. It's time. it's go time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really exciting.
So I know I'm gonna post this in where she is because this picture is like, can I post a picture? So rude.
I don't think so. Not in the comments. I'm so sorry this is happening to you.
I'll send it to her privately then. Fine. Rude. Okay. Dude, that's so awesome.
Yeah, that was a great reading.
Yeah, thank
I
you
like
all
when they're
so
really
much for...
succinct like that.
Yeah,
it's
it makes
like,
me
this,
so happy.
This, yay. Congratulations, Leonie. Your life's gonna rock. And then that's it. That's the whole reading.
The end. I took a picture of this. I'm guys, I'm serious. I think I'm gonna have. I don't think I know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm gonna have it tattooed here.
Ooh.
And then have
soul codes around it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Nancy do the Nancy, put the soul codes on me. With Ranson. You guys! Wendy! Are you still here? You guys. Wendy and Chana's husband Ranson is a tattoo artist and he's smashingly fantastic. Our favorite part is when he was like when Wendy was showing us her tattoos and he's like, yeah, this is like my second tattoo. And I was like so lost in the eyeballs of Medusa, I like forgot where I was. And I was like, what do you mean? You just like, he's like, yeah, I just drew this. And we both went,
it's like his tattoos literally come to life on the skin. It's really wild. Like circa Harry Potter moving portrait style.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cool.
So we're gonna come then to where you live, and then have Ransom draw it on me. Okay. Anybody want to come for a field trip to Vegas and get some tattoos? And then we're gonna go to the Hoover Dam.
Or the Hoover Dam.
The Hoover Dam. And we're gonna stand right in the little Mason Triangle John and do some cool, weird things to creep people out and
definitely not get arrested.
We're not gonna get arrested.
We're just going to stand.
No, I'll put Penelope in the front.
Correct. She's going to be like, I'm 8 and I'm sassy.
And then the director.
Yeah. That'd be good.
I'll put my children. They'll do that. And we'll just all be in this like little triangle together. Yes. It'll make for great TikTok.
Stay tuned to our TikTok account for that.
Anyway, so we should start planning that.
That'll be a good time.
Yeah, Vegas when I don't know. What I'll do is I'll talk to, I guess Wendy and I will talk with Ranson and see like what works for them. And then maybe we could all have like just meet in Vegas and have like a big impromptu soul retreat. And that's part of the soul retreat is we hang out and we just connect as a community and we have fun. And then we get tattooed at the end.
Yes.
And I'll do some soul language activations or like whatever we want to do, healings. We could do it in a big circle and then we can go make it rain. Who's next? All right. I got so distracted by planning.
Is it Tan?
Yeah, I think it's Tian. I feel like that's what I said, right? Tian, beautiful Tian. Yep. Woo! Oh, I already know where this is going to go. Ooh. Is Pia here? Hi, Pia. Pia takes the coolest sky pictures, you guys. She can capture. She just captures like the dragons and the phoenixes. It's so awesome. And earth elementals too in those trees. That was really cool. Yeah, so cool. We will be on for another 45 minutes. Is that true? What time are we leaving? Half an hour?
If we're going to be there at 5:45.
We need to leave in half an hour at the latest.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to close donations then. And then we'll be back. We're going to try to do this like literally every day. Oh my God, how do I figure this out? Banners, hide. Okay. But hang out.
There's somebody else where Ivy we're supposed to do just a dice roll for.
Yeah, if Ivy's still here, definitely. We'll do a little dicey dice. Ooh. If you have a question. Okay.
Nice message.
These are literally the cutest things. Are you ready, Mother Star? Mother Anchoring Star? Jaskuriannak ot oskarik enak usur kraniak uskrei yak ut artnik ut oskara art ja ar us urniak at us arx is as ur anakik bak ut uskniak. Gotta manifest Vegas. Yeah, I agree. Okay. So for your dog tarot card, I got the 10 of Earth. So this is the 10 of Pentacles then, because Pentacles is Earth in this. So that's you with all of the puppies underneath, right? Under this apple tree. So what I'm hearing from this is that it's time. Here's your abundance card, right? Jupiter's coming in, like, look at that lightning, right? Like, this is really about, it is time to settle in and to decide where you want your home base to be. That's what I'm hearing, that this work that you're doing is really like going to start bubbling over and really allowing. So just as a gentle reminder, this is what your team is saying, as this comes up, because as you're coming up, right, things will start coming at you, people. Yeah, if we have time, definitely we'll rock an Astrodice for you for sure. So this is just a gentle reminder for you, and also this goes for others, that attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So those that have the strongest reactions are those that need the most help, right? So what that means specifically for you is to stay in beauty and to stay true to yourself and who you are, and allow yourself. I mean, they're like, this is you, right? Look how confident and knowledgeable and loving, like you can just see the loving coming off of her, and allowing that to be exactly what it is. Is that Catherine? Oh my gosh, Catherine, it happened already. She threw some Astrodice and it was sexy. You got sexy Astrodice time. I'm excited for you. So this is a big part, Tian, of really, it's like time, like it's happening in real time. This thing that you've been waiting for and working towards is like, they're like, yep, go do it. Find your home base, trust what that is, and really settle in. Allow the abundance and the finances to come through. There are others in the tribe that are near you that will help. So start calling them in with the finances. It's gonna be so huge. Wow. It's gonna happen fast too. Should you choose that, you can always change your mind. I hope that makes sense. Holy cow. It's so amazing. Sorry, I'm like totally lost in this vision. I'm done.
So something your guides are telling me is that it may feel currently as if some of your gifts are being blocked at this time. What they're saying is they were basically trying to send you so many messages that it was getting a little bit confusing. And so they realized they might have pushed it a little too far too fast. And so you may be feeling that block currently. I've got the Knight of Cups reversed, which is what's giving me that indication. I also have the Page of Swords here, which also talks about feeling the stress of delays, and feeling like things are not going as quickly or being as productive as you want them to be. And I think the Astrodice really gives us the reason why. So you've got Neptune and Capricorn in the 5th house. And the 5th house is the Leo house of creativity. It's childlike wonder. It's play. Capricorn sometimes it's the rule keeper, right? It polishes the coal, or it compresses the coal until it turns into a diamond, right? So it's this like hardening and making things feel like it's really, really difficult, because what it's doing is it's going to make you so much better, and it's going to make you grow so much more than you ever thought you could have before. So that's why you're feeling that sense of blocked. Neptune also, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. And as we know, Pisces is oftentimes affiliated with intuitive psychic gifts. A lot of Pisceans just come by that naturally. So you've got Capricorn and Leo energy. So these big concepts of self and identifying yourself and figuring out who you are and where your ego stands and how to balance it with your psychic abilities. And the reason why you're feeling that stuck feeling is because they're trying to expand it so that way they can give you all the downloads that they've been wanting to give you, because they just realized, okay, it's time to go back into a little bit of a womb space here and really rest up, because upgrades are coming. Yeah. Yeah.
You want a little push? You want a little soul language push to help with that, Tian? Just real quickie. Aztec. Is that his name? What's the horse's name in the Neverending Story? Atreyu. Is it Aztec or Atreyu?
I think it's Atreyu.
Atreyu.
Or is that the little boy?
I'm gonna have to Google it. Get to the googs.
All right, Google, tell us all your things. Flying dog in Neverending.
Okay. No, not flying dog. I was talking about the horse in the mud.
Oh, that might be Atreyu.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do this little bit real quick to allow you to or really allow your guides to grab onto your hands and pull you out, and to kind of motivate you as you're in that womb space, so you're in a more like a floating scenario. So just take a deep breath. No. Raya motori ishiri yokotor or anikasara who had any set ikibatori hey tsikutori in asutoro ixishi halu yaramasori in yashotor arsi shiator artini ushi. Woof. Woo.
Upgrade you.
I'll give you a little jump start. You're like a caffeine kick.
Yeah.
That should help. Thank you so much for allowing us to be in your energy and to be open to receive. We really appreciate it. To everyone, you're so welcome. I'm so excited for you. I'm super stoked for our Australian portals to meet. Can you imagine?
Oh my gosh.
Guys, I think about if let's just dreamweave like whatever, right? I'm thinking like screw planes. We can just have portals in all of our backyards, right? And then we can just say, like Doctor Strange, I'm going to Australia to see Tian. You know what I mean? I'm going to the UK to see Lauren and Kelly. You know what I mean? I'm going to go see Andrew in Australia. Like I love Australia clearly. Yep. You know, like Fresh and Africa, like all over, like right? Like Wendy in Canada, Fern in Canada. That would be amazing. We can do it all over the world. That feels good. Okay, I'm just making sure it's complete. Thanks, Tian. Just keep us posted. Next, face ID. Next in line, we've got Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Oh, beautiful Aubrey.
Nope, I'm on the wrong thing. There we go.
Yasotoro torashinia koro. Marahia nashata kuroi. Sotoroko. Asotoria nashataraku yamanya. Yasoturuki parakaraya naso. Marayasiya toshana kiyato. Marakiya sotoro. Manarashikiya sotoro. Iniakosotoros inia shatarakotos kiriatos ini markara ikiashotosko. I need it. But here it is. Okay. Aubrey. Time to move. Use everything you've got. Everyone you know, everything you've got, all of your magic. Tune into it. Okay? This is the quote. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. All right? So what that is saying is, as you're working this magic, as you're moving this through, is to step completely into yourself. Call in Demeter, the nurturer. Is that number 11? Yeah, number 99.
11.
Is that 11?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look up 99 too. Into this portal within yourself. Mind, body, and soul, okay? The Grand Trine. This, okay, Metatron. Metatron stepping in. This is one of the symbols. So call in all that are a part of the blue ray. Okay, just sit and be. I'm just going to clear some stuff for you because you're dealing with enough to do that. And, oh, here it comes. Call it in. Okay, be still. Call in Demeter. Release. Allow that soul to come through and to put the illusion up, the trickster, right? The coyote. Okay. And as you're setting yourself in this void, in this sacred space, as you're doing this, okay, and you're setting your space, drop in, draw this symbol, okay? It is the divine masculine and the divine feminine as one in alchemy, right? In alchemy, the circle represents the divine feminine and the triangle represents the divine masculine. I have no idea. This is like a Nelson Mandela effect. It's a Mandela effect for me because from the timeline I'm from, the circle is the whole and the triangle is the divine feminine. I don't know. And maybe I've jumped to another timeline now where now the triangle is the whole and the circle is the divine feminine. It's crazy, right? So at any rate, draw that, call in Demeter, call in Metatron, have them work together with you, and then start designing. Okay, so Demeter is going to come through and really help hold that frequency of a nurturing space, a calm space, a whole space where you can really allow yourself to be yourself and to start working towards what it is. And trust what that is and ask for it, okay? Metatron is going to come in and help you really hone in on the sacred geometry shapes, right? Allowing it to be what it is. Call in that blue ray and see it come in and bless it, okay? And bless everything that's there in the sphere, right? And see yourself in the center of this sphere, right? And feel that. And then and see what happens. And I think you'll be surprised on how fast things move. This is the end of the book. So it's going to be one of the most climactic parts, but the book will be over and the life that you came here to lead will be born. I'm done.
So the first card I got for you was the 10 of Wands, which is all about something that was beautiful is now becoming a burden. Something that you thought was going to work out really, really well has kind of turned at this point. And it's time to be looking, it's time to be, you just feel like it's an uphill battle right now. And it's time to really start adding in more fun and spontaneity into your life and seeing where that leads you. The Astrodice, you got the South Node, Pisces, and the 11th house. So this is seeing any disillusionment or seeing any things that have been hidden from you inside friend groups or social circles, and really moving away from all the people that do not serve. So this is that last push to really get rid of anyone in your life who's causing harm, and really, really being able to see people's true faces and not just what they're showing to you out front. And then the last two cards I got were She Who Questions and She Who Divines. And these are both cards about picking massive future paths. So I always like to read the questions for each of the ladies that they give here. So for She Who Questions, ask yourself the following questions. What am I searching for? What's the meaning of destiny to me? And in what ways has my journey been a spiral? Because circles can do two things. Circles can either spiral back to the beginning and you can start anew, or it can become a spiral that takes you up or down. And you can continuously be moving on that spiral up and down throughout your life, or you can just go back to the same place that you were on. It's all up to what you choose to do. So now is the time to think, what am I really searching for? And hone in on that. Call in. Did you mention Demeter?
Mm-hmm.
Call in Demeter
And Metatron.
and Metatron, and really just have a quick conversation. Hey, this is what I actually want. Can we all get on the same page about this? That would be great. Thanks. And call Metatron Medi. He really loves that.
He really does. It's adorable.
And then for Futura, She Who Divines, this is a big card about decisions and decision making. And now is the time where you're collecting the data that you need in order to make an informed decision. So it's a really important time for you to sit and take notice of things. And you might even jot things down at the end of the day, things that you noticed or saw. Because like I said, you're starting to see people's true faces and their true colors really coming out. And that's going to continue to be a thing for you moving forward.
The other face.
The other face, yep. Well, you'll be able to look at people and just discern. I feel like that's a big lesson that you've learned in this past turn, is how to discern and how to discern very quickly. Because it's a survival skill that the collective really, really needs, especially those people around you who are open channels, who are just only seeing the heart space of a human being. And sometimes because they go right into that area and they're not necessarily seeing all the parts that could come back to bite them later. And I'm not saying that if you see someone and you see the other face and you're like, ooh, not for me, it might just be a not for right now, or that person needs to do some extra healing. It doesn't mean, I don't know.
Whatever.
I guess I just don't believe that any one person is a completely bad all the time.
Right.
I just don't support that. But there are times when I'll catch a person in a moment of their life where I'm like, ooh, no, you need to take some time out and work on yourself, and then join the collective later when you're in a space to give. And then have you considered every factor, every option, pulling in those social circles? The 11th house, Aquarius, is all about pulling in friendship circles and using all of your resources wisely, and making sure you've seen every possible choice before making a decision, which is good because the other one represents you asking a bunch of good questions and figuring out what all the facts you need to know. So
facts, get them in, get them lined up, take it. It will take a little time, only because this is once again the womb period between the gates of 7-7 and 8-8. So by the Lion's Gate for sure, the plan will be in motion. So just allow yourself to really dive in deep and do it, and trust, and then connect with those. And if you're not sure, there are those of us in the soul tribe that that will be able to give you good advice and to trustworthy, and whoever feels right for each in particular question or something on your checklist is a really great place to start. And then you can kind of check into your own pendulum within and say, does this resonate with me or not?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I know this book has taken forever to close. But if you think about it, it's only really, it hasn't even been a year yet, which is like, just want to remind your human brain that although you've had like 72 lives since October, that it hasn't even been a year. So it hasn't been that long. So just keep telling your brain like, wow, all of this happened really fast. Like I'm actually moving really quickly and work on reprogramming that.
Mm-hmm.
It does feel like forever. Trust me, it's the worst. But tell your brain with the facts, actually, it's been since this date and it hasn't even been a year yet. So eat it, brain. Like we're all moving. And then the brain will go, oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I wasn't looking at it that way. Yeah, okay, all right, yeah, we're moving really fast. And then that will shift your energy, right? So you just gotta keep telling it. Got a smart brain. Happens. I hope that helps. Keep us posted. You know where to find us. It's good. I feel like tomorrow's gonna be late night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Layla. Layla, Layla. Layla, Layla, Layla. Layla, Layla. Layla, Layla, Layla.
Ooh. Main character energy coming here.
Thanks, A. We'll catch you. Love you. Thanks for trusting us. Okay, that's going to be it.
Don't you love that? Oh. All right.
Guys
have a very specific choosing method, huh?
I never like look deeply. I like into your profile picture later.
Aha. Yeah, James has arrived.
He has arrived.
I bet he is needing a snack.
Love you, love you. Oh. Yes, so corria. Layla, are you here? Ue la la la. Ue la la la. Ue la la la. See, this is where the background music would be really great.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yes, honey.
I love when she says that's my favorite. Okay. I'm going to start. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to give the little quotey quote first. Your team is saying, this is your new mantra, should you choose to accept. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. Memorize, repeat. This next turn, and you're in this turn now, so this is like a current and next for the next, definitely the next turn. A gentle reminder, you're the high priestess. Hey, there you are in dog form.
So cute, and that's an Akita.
I was like, that's an Akita, isn't it? And Akitas are really smart, knowledgeable, loving, sometimes serious,
A little sassy.
But what they do is they see through the truth, to the core. And they are, I believe, the type of dog that don't take no shit. So don't take no shit. But this next part is really, this is about you being in the flow and following and trusting and doing what feels good. And this turn is really falling deeply in love with yourself again. I mean, like ridiculous, like studying yourself, doing what feels good, with art, with your healing, with and just truly just saying no to what doesn't feel right to you. This will also help others be able to stand in their own truth. And as they see you, you are a metronome in that way, in that strength when you speak. And it is needed in this time as a way shower, as an anchoring star in that sense. It's just time for you to step forth. Should you choose, right? But your team would be real thrilled. Obviously, they're not in the human world, so there's a little bit of context, of course, but it is the guide to do that. You are an incredibly powerful healer, a master of masters, and oh my God, the Fae want to work with you real bad. Okay, I'm just saying it right now. They're like glittering around me, making me want to throw up. So this feeling in your tummy, right, in your solar plexus, this is your central sun of yourself growing and becoming stronger and stronger. So blow into that, right? Feed that fire, nourish that sun. Allow that as it captures all of the energy around, right? In your own way of healing, allow that. Show people. It's okay, we all have certain roles to play and we all take turns. Like this is what we were just talking in our podcast about, how like the new way of the world is that we share leadership, right? We all take a turn. We all are a part of it. And sometimes one of us is the mouthpiece while the other one's doing something in the background, or there's multiple of us working together as one in unity. And that's really, I'm feeling so strongly for you as being kind of the way shower and anchoring a circle around you, that others are already ready to go. And all you need to do is say yes. And they're in the wings waiting and ready and are wanting it. But there is kind of almost like as if you kind of pick the role to be the catalyst for the circle. And sometimes that's hard to take in, but just it'll be wild. It'll be a wild, amazing ride, and it will help other circles really unite even faster and really help teach as we grow in each of our circles and within our soul tribe and outside of that with the regular humans, that love will spread and share, and you won't have to say anything. You don't even have to do anything. You'll just have to be. But it is so much of that. That frequency of divine feminine leadership is really needed in this time, and not just for the women, but to help protect the men as well, those that are emerging as our divine masculine energies and everything in between too, right? You picked a big task. You don't have to do it. And this is what happens, guys, and this is for all of us. Should we choose to say, no, we're not ready, someone else has already agreed to do it. So there's no need to, there's no have to, right? It will automatically, it's like carrying the next dragon baby, right? Like you don't have to. If you get that information and you're like, whoop, and your soul goes, no thanks, then it's no thanks. And then someone else goes, oh yeah, and they step in. So just a gentle reminder from me to you that you don't have to, right? Choice sovereignty. But it'll be really badass if you do say yes. Hashtag portals. I've got goals, you guys.
They're mostly about portals and better hair.
It's all in Cornwall. Yeah. And beignets.
Ooh. Derailed.
Beignets.
This is the season of you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've got the sun and Gemini in the first house. You've got the hawk, the divine messenger. You've got the Page of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So like big good news coming real fast your way here soon. For the Page of Wands, the Ace of Swords is new beginnings, breakthroughs, mental clarity. Gemini is all about mental clarity and communication and being able to communicate what's going on in your brain effectively to a group of other humans and being able to understand how each person's brain works and what words they need to make it like click in their brain. Mm-hmm. So this is truly the season of you and you being able to gather a group of humans, provide the information that they need, and get like feet to the ground and running. So embrace this time. It's a beautiful time of really getting into yourself, your identity, your ego with the sun in the first house. That's some beautiful, beautiful, lovely Leo vibe there. Mm-hmm. Leo Aries vibe that feels so positive and so exciting. So
I'm really excited to work with you.
Yeah, this is cool. This is a really cool time for you.
Holy toast, you guys. This is good. Thank you all so much for saying yes and hanging out and joining in. And those who donated, thank you so much for trusting us. We're going to try to do this once again every day. We have no idea. We're going to be in the flow about it, but we are feeling the call. So connect when you can. Definitely share out if you feel like it. I'll probably post some kind of notice in the groups that this is happening just so people can be aware. I know Facebook's having a field day. They're really trying to push kind of less social stuff and more business, which is, I get why, but we're just kind of going to buck that because
that's what we do.
That's what we do. Hail Marys. The OG rebels.
Hail Mary squad. Here we come.
So yeah, stay close, stay connected to your people. I'm going to try to do as many meditations as I can. Yeah, they're just like, they're trying to have me talk about business and I don't want to do that.
Real quick. Is Ivy Bell here still? Just don't want to forget about you.
We can also send it to her privately.
Okay. Yes.
Wandered away.
Yeah, we can do that too.
I know she's really busy.
Got it.
So we'll throw that Astrodice away. Yeah. So
if you want to hear us talk more about stuff, about everything and anything,
this is what it looks like, by the way.
This is what it's like when we're recording our podcast. You just can't see us.
Except she's turning the computer towards me because I don't talk in the microphone. I want to like talk to her. It's very stressful for her.
It's really nice. She just doesn't know how to talk to robots, and that's fine.
Teach me the way to the robot talk. Even though I sound like I'm a computer sometimes when
you're coding.
When I'm coding. Yeah. When I go straight to those Arcturian mantis-y places.
Love you guys.
Love you so much.
Thanks for hanging with us.
Yeah. Looking forward to the next adventure.
Bye.
Ending broadcast.
If I can get the mouse to work. Okay, yes.
Okay, bye.